Let me ask you something honestly. Can you be truly happy without getting married? Or is marriage actually the secret ingredient to a complete and meaningful life? Some people say marriage is everything. It gives you love, family, and emotional security. Others say it's completely unnecessary in today's world. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Marriage does not guarantee happiness. But it also gives something many people deeply crave. And in this video, we're going to break down the real truth, without bias, without pressure, just reality. The biggest mistake people make is this. They think happiness comes from a relationship status. Single? You're incomplete. Married? Now you're successful. But happiness doesn't work like that. Happiness is not a destination, it is a mindset. Some married people feel lonely. Some single people feel completely fulfilled. So the real question is not, are you married? The real question is, are you emotionally fulfilled in your life? Now let's be honest. Marriage is not just a social contract, it's an emotional experience. For many people, marriage creates something powerful, a feeling of home. Not just a house, but a person waiting for you. Someone you can talk to after a long day. Someone who understands your silence. Someone who shares your victories and failures. It also expands your world. You don't just gain a partner, you gain relationships, family connections, and emotional bonding that can shape your life in unexpected ways. For many, this sense of belonging is deeply meaningful. For many couples, marriage becomes the foundation for something even bigger, parenthood. Becoming a mother or father is one of the most emotionally powerful experiences in life. It teaches love in its purest form, sacrifice, responsibility, and unconditional care. But here's something important. Parenthood is not the only way to experience love or purpose. Life can be meaningful in many different forms, not just through children or marriage. Now let's talk about what most people avoid saying. Marriage is not easy. It requires constant effort, communication, understanding, patience, emotional maturity. Love alone is not enough. Many relationships struggle because expectations don't match reality. And sometimes, instead of peace, marriage can bring stress, conflict, or emotional distance. That's why marriage should never be seen as a guarantee of happiness. It is a responsibility, not a solution. Now the answer many people are curious about. Yes, absolutely. A person can live a deeply fulfilling life without marriage. Through meaningful friendships, personal growth, career success, emotional independence, self-awareness. Happiness does not depend on having a partner. It depends on how connected you are to yourself and your life. Some of the most peaceful people in the world are single, not because they are alone, but because they are complete within themselves. Marriage is not necessary for happiness. But for many people, it adds companionship, emotional support, family connections, shared life experiences. At the same time, happiness is never guaranteed by marriage. Because real happiness is not found in a person or a status. It is built within you. So maybe the real question is not, should I get married to be happy? But instead, am I living a life that feels meaningful to me? Because whether single or married, happiness always begins from within.